Wow, we got a lot today. IDZ, Mr. Man 62, Cover Prime, FL Please, I'm Slimed, Yoho, okay. Pride Live, Get a Lot of This, Pizza Fishy 87, Samuel, Red Smile 189, Z444, Sloth in Time. That's a great name. Actually, those are yesterday's. But still, thank you so much, everybody, for all the support, the constant support that you give to us here. At MultiVersus Mayhems. It is incredible time to constantly throw these, whether there's a lot of people or a few people, it doesn't matter. We're here to put on a show and showcase exactly how much fun this game is and how much life this game has to it. So that's what we're here for. That's what it's all about. And I'm just happy to, constantly be a part of someone to help bring that to you. So. And that's just not just me. It's a team effort. Me, Retro here on the mic. Chavo, of course, sitting over there at the computer in the back, waiting for his next round because we got winner semis. I'll start things off here. And because of the previous names, that one was pretty far over. Oh, we're starting off a tree fort. So I know that Sage, before the match started, like while we were over here, he said, I am not going to start off on trophies because he just felt like it benefit Jake too much. We're going to see the Cake versus LeBron matchup here on Tree Fort.
Yeah, this is going to be super interesting. I know that these two played last time that they were here. But
yeah, it was a 2-0 in favor of Pin. Now, that definitely doesn't make too much of a surprise to me because for many people, Jake is their worst matchup, or Cake in this instance. However, Sage is really good, and he's already adjusting pretty hard.
Yeah, plus I'm pretty sure this is post nerfs as well. So now Bounce House, you can hit it on the ground. So Sage was saying you can actually run up and jab it now, which helps a lot in matchups.
Yes, that's actually something if people weren't noticing when I was playing as well. You need to go punch or hit the house now because you can actually hit it. You can hit the top of it too because before it was basically invincible.
Yes.
So now luckily it's not, which was a much needed balance change.
Yes, definitely helps out a lot. Skateboard's still going to be racking up that damage and igniting. I'm noticing
it's a 20-ish damage for free ignite. It's so good. Oh, that's going to lead to a knockout, though. He is so good at finding his up air knockouts, man. It's always on point.
I mean, it's definitely crazy seeing how good of a LeBron Sage actually is and how far he's pushing this character. Yeah,
he's the singular reason that made me change my view. He might die. That was a really good route that Pin took, though, because he realized, like, that is you can't challenge that situation. You have to go to the left.
Yeah, exactly. Utilizing the armor there to kind of get through that horse, and now just going to land right on top of that up smash.
I think that was slightly assisted by Tree Fort, but also that was the sweet spot. Whenever you hit the axe, it does increase knockback.
It does.
So that was perfectly spaced by Pin, and Sage kind of just falling directly on top of it.
Yeah, having a little bit of a hard time there at least. But one skateboard combo almost hitting the up B. If he hit that, he would have evened up the game. But not going to get that. I think that Sage still has a pretty good handle on the game right now.
I think the biggest thing you have to do when you're playing against LeBron is avoid for one that down air and the nair around these windows because nair will true combo into up air is what we've learned when it's off of air to air. So you have to give him that respect. That move you just need to respect entirely. You just don't go anywhere near that side special.
Yeah, or that down special. Or the chest pump.
Well, yeah, the chest bump unarmed
or defense
is the nair. The side special where he does the dunk, that's the side special. And then the ball down. It just spikes. He has so many knockout options. Like, it's so good. But, of course, Pin is one of the only people who could sport multiple wins for a MultiVersus Mayhems. He's got 2 in a row. He wasn't here last week. Trying to continue that, and it's a small deficit, but not a huge deficit. And I don't think that this is a comfy lead by any means for Sage. That being said, though, he almost finds the up air. He just misses. That's a rare miss.
Yeah, that was a kind of a rare miss there. Going to go right into that. Not going to take the stock. And tries to get the up air, but House is just going to come in and save Pin there.
Yeah, there are some moves you could do physically to trade with the down special in the air. Not a lot, but there are some. And I think that up air might be one of them. He just might have misspaced it.
I think so, too. Being able to reflect the ball is definitely helping out a lot in this matchup as well. But 160 damage already. He's got to be careful holding onto his stock there by waiting.
Too, waiting around that. And that damage just shifted to Pin's favor. That was a solid lead for Sage for a little bit, but it just went and switched eventually, now it's not that far off, of course. If he finds down air, if he finds any knockout move, he's going to get rid of it. But Pin, like we've always said, we always know, with the lead, extremely dangerous. He just jumped into the blast zone.
Into the blast zone and gave up his stock. That is not a lead that you are looking to do.
Most stages you can get away with doing that because he'll go up there and he'll nair a bunch and stall forever to mix up his landing. We never go. Oh, he almost got him. He almost got him knocked down at 63. Now he's reversed. Down air, triple dare, and he steals the game away.
God.
Look, Sage, look at the smiles going out between these two, man. That was ridiculous, but still, what a game one. That was almost so close to Sage having the clip of the night, and then it was stolen by Cake with Pin. So game one is going to go in favor of Pin. But
for those of you who are headphone users, please bless your ears because that hurt even me. I'm sitting here right next to the man and he's yelling in my ears.
I've been lowering it throughout the night. Like, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't hurt anybody.
I'm seeing it go into the red. It's
I've been
peaking.
lowering it, man. I've been trying. But it's too exciting. It's hard to not get excited about that.
No, I hear you.
We're going to get game number 2.
Back game.
Look at this tour of stages we've been getting today. Like, I think people are finally realizing, like, you can't just always play on back game. I mean, on trophies. It's just not. It's just not
fun.
Well, it's also not smart.
It's also not smart. That stage is huge. I learned last week. I'm never going there again. I'm banning it.
Yeah, it is. It's beneficial to some, but LeBron James right here. LeBron James. We do it at least once a night. But Sage, he has quite the track record on this stage, as what you learned. That being said,
no, not yet. It was a little stale.
That boy heavy.
Yeah.
There's so many characters who would have been knocked out to that. I'm so surprised he didn't.
I know that was my stock.
That was mine too.
But a 53 to 43 deficit. It's looking pretty even here on this stage, and one car already gone. That chest clap is huge.
Yeah, the unarmed nair is a very solid way to just kind of smack people off of you, force them to give you respect and back you away. That being said, that dare coming in, that side special not going to be enough. Goes for the up air afterwards, does not find the mark. But these two have been trading off leads back and forth. That ball with stage control is just so good on a small stage like this too.
Yeah, you constantly see Pin having to readjust because of, his hands now have a hurt box on him, so he has to move away from that ball in certain situations to respace himself.
It should have hands. I mean, the hitbox. Dhalsim has hitbox. Jake should have hitbox, or Cake should have hitbox. All of them. Any of them with stretchy arms. We ever see Luffy in this game? He needs it too. But that being said, a fully charged up attack, not going to be enough. LeBron, like we said before, is on the heavier side of things, so even here on back cave, that won't do it.
No, not just yet, but 118, it's looking pretty close. I mean, still both of them hanging on to this very first stock. No one's lost it yet. Horse actually beats that side tackle. And we're seeing a lot of respect out of both these two players as neither one of them is trying to give up this stock.
Yeah, and this is kind of crazy. Oh, he's going to find it.
Goes.
That was really well played once again. And yeah, as pointed out by someone in the chat too, this is LeBron's I think this is LeBron's worst matchup. He said it too.
This is pretty
much
a
lot of characters' worst
there's
matchup.
a lot of people's worst matchups.
But I mean, he's making it work because that's what you have to do. If you're going to be a character specialist, you have to figure out your matchups. And look at the way he's controlling the stage.
Speaking of combo, 51% off of a LeBron here, just shooting the ball back and forth and getting that massive lead.
Oh, no.
That's not good. That's a stock. That goes right back to
He lost his stock at 36. Pan will capitalize on those situations every single time.
Oh, yeah. Him and Chavo are the worst people to be in that kind of situation. You will lose your stock 90% of the time.
Yeah, it is a nightmare scenario, and it's one that you have to hold now because now he's behind 2-1. And like we've said many times over, Pin is so difficult to deal with when he has a lead. Now you have to deal with that while he has a 60 damage. He's about to lap you in damage right now.
Yeah, you got to be really careful not to take any more percent if you can help it, but getting hit by that up air is not going to help. 87% now on Pin to 86. It's still a close game as far as percent, but not as stocks.
Let's see what he could do to try and solve this ASAP. It's not looking too hot at the moment. Try to go with the dare, or the unarmed dare. It's not going to find its mark. Triple, actually doesn't even need to, just that he forces stage control with that. You're going to be forced to jump into that. He's already used so many resources, but that nair was such a good stall.
Yeah, he was able to hold off for just a second there. As you can see, he's stalling too. He's got the moves in order to keep himself in the air, just the same as Jake or Cake, either or, and that's going to take that stock. 118, it's doable.
I said slam, and welcome to the jam.
It's doable.
Oh, he tried to do the same thing he did on Tree Fort, looking for that early down air play. Last time it didn't work out. He can get another one if he finds that, though.
I'm seeing a lot more horse out of Pin. I feel like with the recent house nerfs that. Oh my god.
Okay, all right, it gets back on, but oh my goodness, what a scary situation.
And it's still going though, 69%. He's already. Oh, okay, that could have been bad. If he didn't have armor, I think he would have actually died there.
It was. I mean, he's already gotten him 69. Like, oh, good dodges past the up attack too. Not really getting sent anywhere. Defense to stall. Doesn't get hit by the side here.
Just barely missing that too. 85% to 138. I mean, this could be in Sage's favor again.
This is not that bad anymore. Like, he brought it all the way back. Shoulder charge gets him in. He's looking for stage control. Tries to read the dodge out. He doesn't get him. Pin just looking for opportunity, and he finally finds it. Pin gets him with the up attack to end it all. I am so sad right now that we don't have this as a best of 5. I wish we could have gotten another game because that was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, that was
didn't
awesome.
happen.
I'm so happy to see that people are starting to also figure out like how to play against Pin, because for a very long time Pin was just rocking people in terms of, I have a lead, that's it.
He was
it's my
cooking
lead.
everybody. Literally the only people who have been able to make Pin bleed are Chavo and Zoo. That's it.
Yeah, no one has taken the game off of him outside.
Zoo's the only one who's made him look like not